Hi, this is Leigh Ambergy. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Mentor, Ohio, and thank you for stopping by today. Before I get started with today's project, the video, just want to go over that the Perfect Partners promotion is still going on. It's till the end of this month, and Stampin' Up has paired with particular stamp sets in the annual catalog and the mini catalog, and they now have coordinating dies for those. And you can purchase as a bundle, save 10%. If you already have the stamp set, you can still just purchase the dies separately. And again, this goes till the end of September or while supplies last. And also, I have my September PDF ordering tutorial. It features a Fond of Autumn bundle. And this you can receive free with a $25 purchase when you use a certain host code during the month of September. And you receive a tutorial to make 5 cards. There's pictures of each card, the material used, step-by-step directions, the size of the material, all of that you will receive in an email when you make an online purchase in the month of September and use the host code listed. All of that information is below this on my blog. So what I want to show today, what we're going to make, is if you saw my blog post yesterday, October 1st, it was the Weeby Stamping Team blog hop. And our theme for the blog hop was Slimline card. So what I did was if you happen to see that blog post yesterday, was a Slimline card. And that was this card that was featured. And then what I want to do is just go over with you how simple it was to make this card. But what this started with was this card. And I think this was made at maybe my Christmas in July or August. It was one of my Christmas in months class. And it features the Decorated with Happiness bundle. And this is the stamp set and the dies, coordinating dies. And this is my favorite Christmas bundle out of the mini catalog. I love that bundle. And then it also features both of these cards. Let me get this one back in here. Both of these cards feature the snowflake vellum. And what it is that this card, it's like a silver on it with the vellum. This piece on this card is like the flocking on the vellum. And then it also has the snowflakes, which is this. We'll be using this today's card. And then it also has the snowflakes, oh, sparkly, with the foil snowflakes on the vellum. So again, that is snowflake vellum, and it's in the current mini catalog. But well, let me get this out of the way before I grab it. I think it's something I'm supposed to be using. So I'm going to set these aside, and what we're making today is the exact same thing, except I've just changed things up a bit, which, you know, I like to do that. So what you have for my slimline, the slimline cards I like to make, I always start with a piece of 7 by 8.5 cardstock, and I score that. Got something on there, but we're going to cover it up. I always score that in half at 3.5. So on this one, I used the silver, shiny silver on the vellum. Today's card, I'm using the flocking on the vellum. That's a snowflake pattern. So I've already adhered this to my piece of cardstock because I didn't want to sit there and do that while you're watching the video, because like I've always said, oh my gosh, it's worse than watching paint dry on the wall. But because vellum, if you put your adhesive on the back of this, it will show through. So on this card, I put the adhesive on the back of my white pieces here and put that down and then flip that over. And that's the only place I have adhesive on here. What I did with the snowflake is I turned it over, and where I could see, I don't have anything dark to hold up against this, right here close. But where you could see the snowflakes on the reverse side, that's where I used liquid glue. and just dots, 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 because the front of this will also help to keep that secure. If that's what you want to do when you're using vellum, is just sort of find ways to camouflage your adhesive so that it doesn't show through. So it's my card base, and this is the panel. And I'm going to do that so you can still see this. So I have already stamped all the pieces parts, because again, there was just a lot of die cutting with this. And what did I use? Oh, what did I use? This is quite a bit of colors we used. So my stem part of the tree is garden green. The leafy part, the boughs, whatever, is Parakeet Party. And then for the ornaments, it's Tahitian Tide, Mango Melody, Poppy Parade, and my greeting was stamped with Memento ink. So what I'm going to do on this is just sort of place these where I think I want them, and then I'll place them down, and then I will adhere them. On this card, I used the stitched rectangles to cut all of this out, and I put that where the edge of my vellum was. On this piece, I think I'm going to move these over all the way and line them up with the edge of my Parakeet Party cardstock. So that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. But you all know things change once I get started. I think that's how I want it. I think so. And like, again, I changed up just how I did the colors with the ornaments. Now I have to space this out a little bit more. It can overlap, that'd be fine. But again, like I'm saying, I always like doing a dry fit to see how everything is going to look. Oh, I know what I can do. I can do that. Slide you up just a little bit. There. Now let's see. That one's going to be pretty much at the bottom. That'll work there. That'll work there. Or do I still want the long one at the top? You know, I still think I like that long one at the top. So that's what we're going to do. So I am just going to, I'm going to use liquid adhesive because I want to make sure with this flocking that this stays where I put it. And it also will give me some wiggle room in getting this where I want it. Okay, just press that down and let that stick. Make sure that it's nice and secure. And again, I'm lining up this edge with the edge of my cardstock. Straight, maybe. Almost, kind of. Oh, well. It's handcrafted. I think that looks straight. And this little star in the dots, that's also in the stamp set. So it was like, this one, it's okay. But then when I was making the one for our team blog hop, I was like, gosh, those just look kind of bare. And this, it's just cardstock. I didn't run it through with the rectangle dies. I wanted to just step this one up, just fancy it up a little bit. And then I happened to see this little, like star or snowflake and dot, and said, oh, I'm going to put that on there and see if it looks okay. So it looks okay to me. All right, so this, I already have my dimensionals on the back. So just remove the backing. Put this on here. And the greeting, I used the Stylish Shapes. And Parakeet Party is, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide is what I used with the layering circle dies to mount that on. So put that there. These are all down. And then I'm going to put this onto my card base, and then I'm going to add my ornaments onto there. And again, I'm just going to use my liquid adhesive. It's out. Ran off the runway there. I had some sticky and inky fingers, but that's okay. If it doesn't wash right off, sooner or later it wears off. All right, so now, and I use the mini dimensionals at the very top. Oh my gosh, now the glue. So now I got the glue on my fingers, the dimensionals. Back so the dimensionals won't come off. I used a mini dimensional at the top for the ornament where the little bow is on all of them. And then there's the regular dimensionals. For the actual ornament. Oh, yeah, that one's still there. Yes, stick that one there. Let's come over a little bit. There we go. And then we'll put this one on the bottom. Boy, and I did put those ornaments the exact same way I did on this one. Well, I changed out the color, so I guess we can't have everything the same. I'm wondering though if I should have put, see if I can get this one up. Let's see. Yeah, if it's too thick. Let's see if my piercer will work. Just want to see. I'm probably going to regret this. Ooh, squeaking. Let's see. Let's get the other backing off of here. So let's see. Yeah. I'm going to switch them. There. So that's it. So again, this is what I started with a couple months ago. There's nothing wrong with this. It's fine. Like I said, this was what I did for our team blog hop. And then this is what I'm showing you with the video today, where the colors for the ornaments have been changed up to different colors that I used for the ornaments. I changed out the greeting. I put a different greeting on there, and my vellum, I used the snowflake flocking. So again, if you find something that you like, or you say, what else can I do with this? Think outside the box. Think of different ways that you can take a regular card, make it into a slimline, change it up just a little bit, add some more elements to it, some more stamping, or, find something that's like this and say, I don't want to make a slimline. How can I get that to work for a regular standard card? So, like I said, just think outside the box, see what you can do, change up what you have, play with it and have fun, because that's what stamping's all about. So thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it. Have a great one. Bye.